Hi, what up, YouTube? This is No Cap, No Filter. I'm your host, Molly G, back at y'all on another episode of Running With You. And today we got to run about this clip that I came across. I haven't watched nothing of this clip. I just been seeing it circulating on social media. I said I had to come home and make a reaction video to it. It's basically yet another dating video of a woman pleading her case, saying that her man is pretty much a good man. He pays her bills, take care of her kids, shows up every day, but he lacks ambition. I just made another video uh, of something similar with a woman saying she was with her dude for 5 years, but he's been stagnant, and every year she's been elevating. And I kind of agreed with what she had going on in that video after I heard the context. Let's see if I agree with this woman. But from what I'm seeing of this going viral, everybody's saying she must be paid to say this, because no way she's saying this. But let's go ahead on and react to it ourselves without further ado. Y'all probably already seen this video, so it's gonna be my first time hearing what she got to say.
Is a man who is willing to take care of you, the kids, and the household, but has no ambition worth staying with.
When you say take care of, what do you mean?
He pays all the bills. He take care of the kids. He step in.
How he do that with no ambition?
No, he got money. I want more.
You know what?
And he's complacent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Like I said, last video I covered a video similar to this. I don't think it was last video, but it was one of the last couple of videos I did where a woman said her man was stagnant and she wanted to leave him after being with him for 5 years because she done leveled up making 6 figures and he's still in his same exact spot where he was 5 years. And they had numerous talks about this, multiple talks about this. And she just didn't really see him fit to, start a family with. And I kind of agree with her. But in this case, she's saying this dude has money. So I'm guessing that he has well enough more money than her, and well enough money to take care of her kids, and she say her kids. So that means he's stepping up to the plate and being a stepdaddy. And on top of that, he's a good man. You ain't gonna find too many dudes who's gonna do that. Like, these women got a grass is green on the other side complex right now, and it's mainly because of social media. If it wasn't no social media around and she was with this dude and this was the 1950s, she would stick with this man and just be comfortable, But I guess it's not enough. She want trips every month. She want bags every month. She want, the kids straight, but that's not enough for her. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it was a different situation and when I with the other woman, but this one, it seemed like the man got, his money stable and has more money than her. Like the other situation, the lady was more leveled up than the man, and she left him behind. This situation, the man seemed like he's more leveled up than her, and she's still complaining. Like I say, man, you could give a woman the world, but she's still gonna complain because you ain't give her the moon too.
In the year when the job market is cooked, when the housing market is cooked, when people are walking away from their children, you got somebody at home that is paying your bills. He is taking care of you, and he is taking care of your kids, and you are figuring.
She looked like Gabrielle Union. She real pretty too. Got her own. Her own hair, ain't weaving it up, like got dimples. She looked pretty too, and she looked like the good girl part. But man, sometimes looks can be deceiving, bro.
Out, should I leave him? Are you cool?
Good
Unfortunately, for a lot of men, there are so many women telling them you have to be more ambitious. And it's because they want the ambition to look like what they want it to look like. But his ambition is waking up every day and going to work, waking up every day and showing up for my children, showing up for my home. Like, that's just as ambitious. You know how ambitious you have to be when you are going through depression. Your girl is telling you you need to do more, and then you don't feel like you're good enough, but she don't know the mental and emotional and spiritual battles that you have and how you still trying to show up for your home. That's ambition, baby. Take a moment, read, I think it's 1 Timothy 5:8. Because what it talks about is a man who neglects his home is the same as a man who denies his faith. This man is taking care of his home. There is faith and grace in that. He is being provisional. He's still leading. So we have to acknowledge that, because if not, you're going to lose that. Like that's a gem, baby.
I make my own money. I make
Okay.
more than him.
Oh,
And you said he pays all the bills,
okay.
Yeah.
and you make more money.
That's the only reason she makes more money than him. You know, like I said in the beginning, it seemed like that she was gonna. It seemed like he was making more money than her. I was about to say, if he making more money than you and taking care of all your bills and your kids, what the fuck you worry about? You know, him having more ambition or not? Everything is all good around here. You shouldn't be worried about, you know, what else is should be going on. You know, but the fact that she makes more than him, that's what's the that's where the lines get blurred right there. You know, a lot of women, when they get to making money, it's not no more a partnership, it's a competition. And that's why a lot of men, you know, don't want to get with women who's making X amount of money, because hypergamy gonna kick in, and then they're going to be kicking their back in to be making more money and more money as they're making money, when it shouldn't be a competition. It should be a partnership, you know? And this is the reason why a lot of men, you know, steer away from women making a certain amount of money in education, because that reason alone. And that's like a masculine trait, and men don't want to have to deal with that. And a lot of women will confuse this with a man being insecure, you know, when a man just don't want to have to deal with that. When all a man just want is peace, and you just take care of home, and that's it. You know, be loyal, and that's it. She looked good too. She looked damn good. She actually my type, but soon as you hear them talk, sometimes they show their hair, and they could go from your type to unattractive immediately.
Yeah.
You mentioned that you make more money than him, and I want you to know that was not done by mistake. That was a systemic thing that was put into place so that the black woman can be elevated to start looking at they men like they're not doing enough.
No.
It is very intentional, the fact that you make more money, and even though your man is showing up for you, you start looking at him for like, why can't you do more?
The fact that this man is covering the bills, even though he knows you make more, let me tell you what he's doing. This man is willing to maybe put things on pause so that you can elevate. Think about it. What you make becomes almost just yours. What you choose to do, you have the freedom to pivot and pivot and pivot. Try this, go to school, because this man is saying, I'm going to sacrifice and take care of the foundational things so that you can have a choice whether or not you want to work or not. And so when you saying that man lacked ambition, I just think it's ambition in a direction you can't recognize.
But his ambition is waking up.
Yeah, man. Another thing, man. When a man makes money, it's y'all money. When a woman makes money, it's her money. That's another reason why men don't really care about a woman's money, you know, unless a woman is making more than her, because problems like this will occur, you know. But if she's making a good 80,000 and he's making a good 120,000, he don't care that he's making 80,000, because he's gonna be covering everything anyway. Now, if you flip it around, she's making 120,000, he's making 80. She's gonna keep pressuring him to do more and do more and do more, you know. And it's never gonna be enough. It's gonna always be a competition, you know. Like at some point, how much is enough? You know, I get to think about this when I hear men saying, "Oh, I had to leave my girl because she was just stopping my grind." Meanwhile, they probably already a millionaire, you know. Like it'd be these type of conversations I think we need to have. And everybody talk about who's the prize. Is the man the prize? Is the woman the prize? I think I'm gonna do a separate video on this, but I feel like good people are the prize. If you're a good woman and you dealing with a man that you know ain't shit, then you are the prize in that relationship. But if you a good woman and you meet a good man, both of y'all are the prize, because y'all met each other and y'all aligned, and y'all damn near a puzzle piece that can only work when y'all are together. You know, because it's hard to find a good man. It's hard to find a good woman out here. We're at a shortage of that, you know? And I think that, you know, if you know your worth and you know your value, you know what you bring to a relationship, you know you're loyal, you know you're good with the home, you know you're good with emotional support, financial support, you know, you're a backbone, you are a good partner. So I think good partners, you know, uh are valued. You know, it's not, oh, he's the man, so he's automatically the prize. He's the woman, he's automatically the prize. Oh, he makes more, so he automatically the prize. No, what your character is, you know, that's going to say a lot. Now, one might say only black women, you know, thinks like how the way she's thinking. You don't have to worry about that with white women and Asian women. They can make more than their man and they're still going to support their man and never leave their side and stuff. I don't know how true that is, but I do know that a lot of black women are graduating college more than their male counterparts at an alarming rate, and they're getting jobs and they're becoming entrepreneurs on social media because they're marketing, they're branding, they're doing things with lashes, they're doing things with hair and nails and everything dealing with beauty and marketing and things of that nature and content creation. And if you're not meeting them standards, it's only you just on a time clock. And that's the thing about being a man. You literally on the time clock, because it's not even what have you done for me lately. It's what are you doing for me now? And like he say, man, that man is paying the necessary things for the foundation. You know what I'm saying? And it's still not enough. Because what's going to happen when, let's just say she's making 120. You leave him because he's only making 80. What's going to happen when you leave him and then get with another man who's making 140, but then you pass him up? You're just going to leave him too? At what point is enough money? At what point? And that's why I say, man, hypergamy is kicking the black community ass, because it's just a lot. But I want to know what y'all think down in the comment section. A lot of people seem to believe that this woman is paid to do this. No way she got up there and said that and embarrassed her man like that. To me, it seems real. I think this happens a lot in relationships. I think more than people would like to know. I've even seen men leave relationships with women that made more money than them because a woman will belittle you for that. One thing about a woman, when it's time to have an argument, they can use their mouth. Their mouth is their biggest weapon because they can't hit you and hurt you. Their mouth is their biggest weapon. And what they do is they weaponize your vulnerability when you confide them to things that they only feeling comfortable with you sharing because they feel like you're a safe space. They will weaponize that when a mad day come. They will weaponize that when, you know, they're angry. And that's one thing that's important. You got to get with a woman that respect you, even though she's angry. You know, no matter how mad she get, y'all are able to maturely talk things out. And they also, you know, will weaponize your finances. You know, if she knows for a fact she makes more money than you, yeah, everything gonna be cool or whatever. Even though you're paying the bills, everything gonna be cool until mad day come. When mad day come, then she's gonna try to belittle you and make you feel less than a man because she's making more money than you. I remember Martin had a whole episode about this when word was out that Gina was making more money than Martin, and Martin just got so embarrassed, you know, and just wanted to let everybody around town know, oh, that's just a rumor. That's not true. That's not true. So this been going on since the 90s, you know. It's just social media has exacerbated everything. Excuse me if I said the word wrong. But I want to know what y'all think down in the comment section below. Do y'all agree with her? Do y'all disagree with her? I want to know y'all stance. Have y'all been experiencing a situation like this in life? Write it down in the comment section below. And Until next time, man, I'm out, man. But if you like the video, hit the like button. I appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. I'm out.